Morning, morning. How's everyone? Get a few things up. Doing all right. Just getting the last bit of things set up for today. All right. Music's good. Everything's okay. Go BS. All right. We don't use turn up pins on slimes. Good, good. I'm glad I gotten really good at that. Okay. So which one should we start with today? We'll start with the vampire one today. Or start with the vampire one right now. Alright. Alright. Welcome. Today we're gonna be drawing slimes. We're drawing slimes. It's one of our biggest things we have in our store and our brand as well. People really seem to like them, so we're gonna be doing some. If you see over to uh I guess you're right. The right hand side of the screen. We'll be doing some Halloween themed slimes. They'll be going on sale in October. Excuse me, in October. And so we'll be drawing those now, and that'll be the streams thing. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy. Just enjoy hanging out with me this morning. So, these were designed by my business partner. We take turns designing these. So this is her design. She drew these, so I'm going to be doing them. So I'm going to be redrawing them onto digital, and adding some color, some cleanup and stuff to them. So, all right, let's start. So we're going to start with the vampire slime. So looking at him right now, he's more of a, I guess, half egg shaped. So we'll do is we'll make this about 30. Try to get the right shape as best we can. Most of it's covered up with his cloak. All right. Oh, 30. This week's going to be a very busy week for me. I hope everyone out there is feeling pretty good on this Monday morning. Mondays are not usually the best for me. But today's pretty good. It's very chill. Woke up a little bit earlier than I normally would today. But, it's for I had to do it. So I wanted to. Alright, so now that we got the shape, it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, I would say is probably make it wider. Yeah. Alright, not that wide. Probably squish it a bit. Yeah, it's about right. Got my mom coming into town to visit me. It's gonna be It's gonna be interesting. She should be in tomorrow. I'm still streaming Wednesday and Friday as normal, but uh, with the caveat is that I have to show her around after stream. Yeah, mom visits. All right, so I'm gonna start drawing his cloak. It looks like it goes like this, and if you put a little bit of a collar on it, we're gonna bring out just a bit, make it more angular. And she's got a bat right there. We'll draw that later. We're just gonna connect it. I think I might have drawn him a little bit too wide, but it's fine. Excuse me. We'll get it right. We'll also bring this one out a bit. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but since my back is long, I tend to like kind of drip over to the side, left or right, when I'm sitting in a chair, and it hurts my back after a while, so I shouldn't do that. But so I'm trying to fix that, catch it before it starts happening. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's just a long back problem. I think a lot of people deal with it. So, going to that. We're going to erase his back. I mean, it's easier if I use multiple layers, but I hate having a ton of layers. Just makes things way more complex than they should be. And these are slimes. These are easily fixed. Oh, a little bit of update on the last drawing from last week. I haven't had a chance to finish it yet. It still looks roughly the same as where I left it. There was something that happened Friday that I had to take care of. It was more important, so I never got a chance to fully finish it. Hopefully I can finish it sometime today and get it out so we can see what we made last week. But yeah, that's the update on that. That's why I haven't shown it. Alright, I'm gonna have it come in right here. Here's the back of his cape. I don't know what it's called. Where it goes up in the back. And then we have it's gonna go down here. So I'm gonna go down here. That like this. Right here. We're gonna just kind of connect it the best we can. I know it's all black. So might be best to just have it come out here so we know it's connected here. And then just erase it. And a lot of this we can just erase, which we'll do it the easy way. Try to trace as best we can. Again, it's not the most optimal way to erase this. But it's what I like to do. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Yeah, it works, it works. It's not the most optimal way to use it. I should learn a better way to do it, but I don't know. I don't really do things very optimally. Optimally, is that even a word? Alright, so here. Here. Go right here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like a word when I say it. So. Sounds like I'm just making something up. Alright. So we're gonna go down here. Go around here. Up. Around. Delete. And then fix up a bit. Maybe it's because reason why I do it this way instead of doing it like other ways or whatever. Like a lot of digital artists do is that I came from a traditional background, so I'm used to drawing on paper where you can't really make very many mistakes and such. So you just kind of have to roll with it. So we're not really used to it. I mean, I've been drawing digitally for almost 10 years now, so I should be used to it by now, but I still have that traditional art stuff. Alright, let's see. Now we're going to draw the bat. This one I will use a separate layer. Yeah, there's something really wrong with it. Like, art is something that, you don't have to, you kind of learn as you go. And you do it your own way. You figure it out. There is no wrong way to do it. I think it's just a little bit of a curve. And then curve again. Here. And we're going to go here. As bats, as scary as they seem to be in horror stuff, they're very adorable. If you actually see one. Like, I want one as a pet. Do something really wild. I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm gonna take this, get rid of it, delete it if we have to, and then we're going to duplicate this again. I'm going to flip horizontally, and then we're going to match it up. Match it up so that they're both even. And we're going to put it down a bit. And we're going to connect them as best we can. Alright. Connect those together. Now we have our bat. We can take it and transform it. Give it a little bit of a twist as it is coming from the side. Or maybe not that much. Alright, cool. You can probably shrink it a bit. Or make it bigger. There we go. Make it black. Which I don't think making it black is gonna be good. I think it'd be better as a lighter color. All right, here. Remove this. I'm probably gonna add some yeah, something like this. And maybe just put some eyes. Alright. Yeah, these will show up nicely. We go to color it. Probably gonna make it like a lighter color so it shows. But we also have to get this set up for print as well. Yeah, we're gonna probably have a little bit of a shiny aspect to it. Yeah, I'll say probably more of a matte finish than metallic. Alright. Here. There we go. Alright, cool. So we have our basics. The buttons. Here we go. Over here. Right there. Hmm. Let's see. There. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Also, I think this whole side is a little bit out. You gotta think about the sticker placement. This is gonna be a very big sticker if it's all out there like that. So we might need to bring it all in. There. That. I think it should go out just a bit, actually. Might. Might add something right here, actually. This might make it work a little better. Curved up like this. Because I've always liked like vampires or whatever that they have like like the very, very high back. So we're gonna see how that looks. Yeah, I think it looks better like that, actually. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Alright. So, this might be the first slime that actually has, like, actual hair. Or drawn on hair. Because this is a more of a costume. So, or it could be a wig. I think it's. I need to see where his eyes are going to be. Yeah, I like the eyes that she put in for this. I say that like she's not in the chat right now. Down like this, like that. Because that is one of the cool things about these, and it's something that rubs off on me when I go to design my slimes. That the eyes have to be unique for every single one of them. They can't be the same. So it makes it more creative. All right, so he's got a little bit of thing underneath there. And it goes down like this, up like this, and then over like so. All right. Now, we could go far enough where we can draw like right here, draw like an undershirt and everything, complete the package. But I think it looks fine the way it is. Because again, it's supposed to be like a makeshift costume. It's not supposed to look like super over the top. So we might have that as an idea and come back to it. First of all, we're going to give it a folder. Okay. And now we're going to make the other one a folder. And which one should we do next? Oop, where am I? There it is. So, the candy one, what looks like goggles on, up towards the second row over to the left. That one's already been done. That's a keychain. So we're not gonna worry about that one. Patchwork, the one that has the patches on it. Let's see. I think that one's gonna be for another set. So right now we're only working for the ghost, the scientist, the vamp, um the jack-o'-lantern, and the witch, and the mummy. We could do the ghost. We could do the ghost over there. Alright. So let's take this one. Well, actually, it's actually fairly small anyway. Take it in, enlarge it right here. We'll put that away while we work on the ghost. Alright, make a folder. This one should be fairly straightforward. Although I think I'm gonna make a little bit of changes to it. She probably will come up here and wring my neck. Make too many changes to it, but I like the way it looks. But I think it since it's a slime, it can look a little bit different. Maybe she won't hurt me. Alright, so we're gonna put the pin at 30. Okay. It's just a little bit of thing. I think her design's really nice. this to start over. Alright, I'm gonna probably get rid of this right here because I want it to be more rounded. There we go. Right. Put it down about 17. Put the eyes. For eyes as simple as this. Very, very difficult to pull off properly. See where she was going with her other eye though. So I might have to change it. Change the other one I just drew to match it. Nope. So rounded. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to change it to where she wanted it. Okay. Try to draw it backwards. There. That's about right. Here it is. Staring directly into your soul. As it should be. Alright, I'm gonna adjust it a bit. Eyes are absolutely the most important thing in any face. Particularly in case slimes. Because they are like they only have eyes. So that's their only form of expression. So alright. Yep. Well, yeah, their shape. It's also a form, but their eyes are their main form of expression. And it's like that with everybody. If I draw like a person, like the eyes make up. If their eyes aren't good, the whole like expression won't just sit well. Their mouth can be a little bit awkward. Their nose can be a little bit awkward, but their eyes have to be on point. All right. So now we got the eyes. Oh, we need to clean that up a bit. All right. Now that we got the eyes. Up. You draw the knife, which a very brutal way to go. Right, this. I think this is the first slime that's going to have like fake blood or whatever, even though or blood on it, even though it's fake. There you go. Draw a little bit of fake blood, but it has to be coming off of it just right. There we go. That. That. There. There we go. I think that was pretty good. He still has the shape of a ghost, but he is a slime, so he's not translucent or anything. Or he's not translucent, but he doesn't phase through stuff, so he's a little bit solid. Yeah. I don't know. You tell me. This is I designed him. All right. So Ghosty was a pretty easy one. Nothing too crazy with it with that one. Shrink it to match that one. So now we're going to go into the next one, which I kind of want to save my favorite design for last. So how about we do the witch next? Yeah. Insert folder. Call it witch. I'm gonna add this to it. Oh, save check. Yeah. Ooh. Twitch assets hider. Okay. Got to save this one. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. So we're gonna go with the witch. All right. This one's one I think is absolutely perfect. I don't think there's very many changes for it. So we're gonna go. All of these are good in their own way. Like I didn't have to make too many additions to them. So there. All right. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna squish it down just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Just enough. All right. Might have to. All right. Hide these two. All right. So the props and the hat are going to be on a separate layer. So we're gonna lower the occupancy of that. See the broom. Okay. Yeah. Since this is straw, we're gonna add a little bit of a dip right here, like she did. Although I feel like that dip that I made is a little bit too clean, so we're gonna mess it up a bit here in a second. Just go ahead and put the hold here. Clean that off all the way. All right. Yeah, make it a little bit more jaggy. It's really difficult to do that, and plus, no one's going to be really looking deep into this much detail, so you don't have to make it perfect. All right, so now we're going to go and draw the actual broom itself. Oop. It's like here. All right, so connect those. Also, we're gonna. I don't know what I was doing here. It's not a vase. It's a bunch of straw. So here, that. There. Add some details for the wood grain. There we go. Get some lines, because this is straw. So we might want to show that this is straw, where it's coming from. Doesn't have to be too much, just enough. This is a very simple drawing. There we go. Just enough, not too much. Okay. Since it's on a separate layer, we can actually make it bigger or smaller, depending on like where we want it, so we don't have to mess up anything. All right, this back up. Now we're gonna draw the hat. Here, I'm gonna have it cut off right there. Yeah. It's a good line to start. Like, I'll always like to start with the front of stuff, because that dictates the entire. They can dictate where everything is, so to speak. So if I started with the back and moved to the front, it may not have come out looking like that. Since I started with the front, moved to the back, it kind of flowed. Because the way this character is looking, it's like it's looking up, so the hat is going to be mostly planted on the head on the front, if that makes sense. So it's just how I usually start. All right, so she put stars there. So I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to do it on a different layer. So I'm not really good at drawing freehand stars. Okay. Here, it goes up, and then it's going to come down, meet there. I think it's a good witch hat. So I'm going to go make another layer. I'm going to do the stars. bigger. Oh, that actually took a lot of it. Cancel. I'll have to do that here. I mean, it again, like I said, there is no right or wrong way to do art. There's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you can pull off the look, then you can do it however you want it to. If you're good at starting from the back and working your way up, then start from the back and work your way up. There is no wrong way to do art. It's not because you're doing it right. It's just that's how I do it. I usually start with what's touching something first, or what's close to touching something first, and then move my way out. Which I never really thought about until now, to be honest. Okay. So I actually kind of like the stars being like this instead of solid. So I'm gonna leave it there for now, and come back to it later if I decide to we decide to change it. I just like the look at these a bit more. Looks more witchcraft than the solid, but I can go back and do the solids if I decide to change it. That's why I put it on a separate layer, so I can go back and change it. Okay, so now we go back to here, and we just now adjust everything. So the broom needs to be a little bit, or moved over a little bit. I don't think it needs to be bigger. We just need to move it right here. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be bigger. All right, now we need to do the face, or the eyes. Here. Oh, that's too much. Oh, Lord. My mom's texting me. She's in front of some memorial, so I don't know. Anyway, so right here, I'm going to enlarge this. I'm going to enlarge this one as well. I'm wondering if I should put like wrinkles. Make them look a little old. I don't know. I think it looks good either way. So let's try to put some little bit of wrinkles under her, or it. There's no gender here. Eyes. Just see how it looks. Man, this person looks tired. Okay, maybe not the top ones. We'll keep the bottom ones. But now it looks like it's sleepy. Staring for years, yeah. I mean, it already looks like it's like hypnotized by something. Maybe it said something wrong and threw their spell into something different. I don't know. All right. So now it's all about just adjusting stuff, just to get it just right, and then erasing all the line. So we're gonna lower the hat a bit. Just a bit. So now we can see like the hat, like what's going on the inside of the hat. So we can, you know, purposely put stuff in the right place. Put it like right back here. Or actually right up on it like this, but that looks kind of goofy, so we're gonna have it kind of tilted. Maybe up a little bit. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Alright. Right now, we just go in, erase all of the unnecessary lines. Alright. And the witch is pretty much complete. But you know, some folds right here, even though they're not really needed. Put some folds right here. Yeah, clean up a bit right here. Clean up the stars. I think I'm gonna keep the stars like this because it makes it look more witch-like, or at least what I'm not a witch. I don't know. There we go. And now we have our witch. So we have our ghost, our vamp, and our witch. Alright. So 3 more, 3 down, 3 to go. Let's see. Let's see, which one else can we go for next? The jack-o'-lantern seems nice. Jack-o'-lantern. I wonder if there's a pentagram or something underneath it. I'm curious. Pendants, okay. Well, we don't want to get too into the weeds on stuff like that, so we might change it to just a circle. Because we don't want to get too much into it and stuff like that. All right. All right. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it works. And we could like make it allude to it. Allude to it. God, I can't speak today. Okay. So this is a jack-o'-lantern. I'm guessing the slime is going to be inside of it. So, all right, we're gonna start with the pumpkin. Oh. Okay, the slime is the jack-o'-lantern. I'm trying to figure out because like when we did the elemental slimes, the fire one, like the slime itself was like the lava or fire what they're inside of the rock on the outside, which is holding it together. So I'm pretty interested on like how the eyes work because they're thick. So is it Okay. Okay, makes sense. So we'll do stuff like that. So we'll come around like this, and we'll go in like a little dip, and then we'll go back around. We'll keep everything kind of curvy. And we'll just go like this. I don't like its shape, so we're gonna adjust it a bit. Free transform. We're gonna get it to be straight, and then we're gonna squish it. There we go. All right. Uh, Maybe adjust it where it's not. Am I tilting or is this thing tilting? There. All right. Now. So now we have this where the stem is actually kind of the folds right there. Stem is squishing into it. You might have to make this one more translucent, so that it looks like it's actually inside of the pumpkin or the slime. Um, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It looks like an apple right now, but we'll fix it uh later on, or we can do something like uh let's see, like this, like that. No wait, I think it's fine the way it is. Um, go ahead and draw the eyes. I mean, it won't look like an apple for long. We'll fix it here, and then it curves up. I think it's a little bit too exaggerated. So yeah, I think it's a little bit too exaggerated on that. So we'll go back and fix it. Then again, it's supposed to look like it's cut. So that is not what I meant to do. Um, so we'll go back and kind of fix this up a bit. There we go. All right, so go like this. Give it some depth. All right, this don't match up quite the same. The line weight on this one's a lot thinner. So I'm gonna thicken it out a bit. Make sure it matches. There we go. Alright. Then we come here. Like that. Alright. Alright, we're gonna hide these again so we can have some more room to work. Might make this up here, make it a slightly bigger because we're gonna add the candles and stuff. So what's with the eyes? Because when I'm looking at the original drawing, I see the candles, but I don't know if the candles were reflecting into the eyes or there's fire going on inside of the jack-o'-lantern. Um, that's just what I see. I'm not sure. Okay, reflection. Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right, so I'm gonna draw some lines on it. we should do something a little bit different. Draw like some actual markings, like some they actually. No, I think it'd be better to go the other way and use that pen for the circle. So, like this looks fine, especially since I'm gapping it. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to go this. Going to lower the occupancy of this. All right. I'm going to draw the candles. So I'm going to draw one right here. Very, very quickly. I'm going to circle on the bottom. Not too much because it sits in front of you. And we're going to curve it off up here. And we're going to curve it off like that. Makes it a little bit of melting right here. All right. Cap it off right there. Make sure it's got the little indentation right there. Make sure it looks like it's a thing. And we're going to put the wick. That's about right. I'm going to adjust to make it a little bit big. Make it thicker. There. There we go. I'm going to do like a smaller candle. Okay. Here. I'll make it really thick, like a bigger candle. But I think it makes sense that all the candles are the same in terms of width, because it's supposed to be like a summoning circle. All right, so this one we're actually going to add the melting pot on the outside of it. So there, then you're gonna right here, go down there, add it like that. There. There we go. Gonna add another wick like so, but it's going the other way to make it a little bit more interesting. Alright, there we go. Alright. So I'm gonna draw one over here. Okay, I'm gonna cap it off like this. Draw some more melting points right here. Cap it off right there. Like that, not that far. Right here. We're gonna make this one closer up a little bit, because it's going to be reflecting the flame inside of it. Might do the same thing to these on this side. Bring it in a little bit. Make them a little bit bigger. Alright, so the flame of this one right here is actually reflecting the eye. Okay. Add some like a little bit of this. A bit of this. There. Now we have our candles. Alright. So now we're going to go down here. So for the, as far as I know, for like a summoning quote unquote circle to work, in terms of how it's to play how it's played out, is you use salt, which is white, but she's gonna be printed on white sticker paper, so it can't be white. So we might need to make a little bit of floor underneath it for it to match up. Yeah, I guess you can. But just for now, since we have plenty of time, we're gonna make a very makeshift floorboard underneath it, just to try it out. May not work, but we'll see. There we go. Put that out, and we're just gonna make some a little bit of floorboard. We're not gonna be making it too detailed. Just some standard floorboard, nothing major. Just gonna see if this works. If it doesn't, then we'll go back and use ash. That's it. Again, it's how it's portrayed in media. So, all right. So we're actually gonna color this real quick. We're not gonna color the whole thing. We're just gonna color this real quick. Oh, that is gonna make everything red. So we're going to do this. Yeah. There. Okay. All right. There. All right. So now we would put. We actually would make this darker. And then we would go here, design pencil white, and then we would. Oh, that's more like chalk, but it gives the illusion. Probably not out as much. There we go. Got what a pentagram looks like. I'm gonna Bailey. Okay, it's just a star inside of a thing. Okay, cool. Thought it was something different. I'm not really into stuff like this. All right. Yes. And then we'll have, yeah. And then, we don't need to really make the bottom part, but people kind of understand the picture. Yeah. I think we can probably use black and get away with it. Probably make the sticker flow a lot better. All right, so make one here. Make sure these are all the way there. Now we're gonna do this. I'm not good at this. There. Around like this. Does have to be perfect because people who make pentagrams are not perfect themselves. That's not a star. So this will be the top of it, and this will be right here. This will be alright, we're gonna. Oh, come on. Alright. Take this. Free transform it. Put it on its side. Or we can just do it like this, that, and just flatten it. Right. That's probably the most complicated way to do this. But if it works, it works. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna kind of go over it. Make sure it doesn't look like. There we go. All right, we have a pentagram. We're here to summon Satan. All right, so I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to erase. There we go. We're still gonna keep the candles on a separate layer because we're gonna color them separate. Alright, that is another slime down for the line work. See, we're getting pretty packed. Gotta rearrange these around. Hmm. No, it's still there. Right there. You just have it hidden so that it doesn't so that we can color it. Yep. All right. All right. So, which one is next? Let me bring it back up. There. So we got two more left. Got the mummy and the mad scientist. So we're going to go with the mummy. That seems like a lot of fun to do. I said that, but they're all great. I like all of them. We're doing whatever I feel like doing at the time. All right, so this one, throw this away. So this one, it's a little bit different because it's got wrapping all over it. So we're gonna have to improvise a lot on the shape. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the shape, then put a layer over top of it, and then we're going to do the wrapping and stuff like that around it, and then adjust as needed. So again, put our pin to 30. I'm gonna go around like so. There. Right here. There. Do a little bit of adjusting here. There. Okay, so this is probably the shape we're going to go with. Nothing too crazy. Alright, I think we might shrink it a bit, actually, now that I look at it. To squish it down a bit. Might go further than that. Do mesh transformation and just... Oh, that's the whole thing. Kind of droop it down a bit. Make sure it still keeps its shape and it's not completely sagging. So we can have a little bit. Oh, no. There we go. So. Okay. Like I said, put a thing over it. We're going to lower our pin a bit. The way she has it wrapped, it's in a bunch of different ways, but there is one wrap that, like, it looks like it's eyebrows, but it's really pins inside of it. But I like the way that looks. Kind of gives off the impression that it can be eyebrows. So I kind of like that. So we're gonna start with that one. Make sure that one gets done first. So we're gonna go around here. All right, and then we're going to work like that, and then go back up around there, connect it. I don't like how the way that came out, so I'm gonna go turn it around and go down like that. There. Alright, so now rest of these can be kind of put wherever. Like I'm gonna put one, excuse me, put one right here. Here, and put some more in the back right here. Yeah. It's not very well wrapped, but you know, it is a Halloween costume at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be perfect. So this one I'm gonna shorten it a bit, like this, and have a little bit of slime coming out of here. So yeah, they don't need hands. You're right about that. So it's gonna have kind of have a bulge right there, like it is. It is popping out because it is a slime at the end of the day. Same thing with right here. Gonna have it kind of bulging out a bit. Not too much, but just enough. There we go. There we go. Right there. Okay. So we're going to do wrapping right here. That goes down here. Connects right here because we're going to start doing the wrapping that it's around his face. That opens it up so you can see his face. So we're going to go right here. And then going to have one come up here and kind of cut it off. Going to have one come right here. Cut right here. It's probably going to be the most detailed one out of the bunch. Because it's got so much wrapping on it. But it's fine, we have plenty of time. Here. Just gonna continue right here. Here. There we go. Now we're gonna come down here. This here and come up. Right. So there. Right here. I'm gonna tie these up a bit. There we go. There we go. So, yep. So now we're going to continue with this. Gonna leave some open right here. There. There we go. There we go. right here. Gonna push this out a bit. All right. All right. So we're doing it this way to kind of give it like a wrapping. Yeah. So it's kind of wrapping all the same way. And we might make it a little bit more detailed later. There we go. Here. Probably gonna put the knot probably towards the top. It's how most mummies are done. They're wrapped up and then they're tied up at the very top. So probably what we're gonna do is something similar to that. Right now, I'm just trying to fill my way around it, make sure it looks good, and make sure to get all these right here. There we go. There we go. So now we got a wrapped boy. Alright. So now we're going to add the pins. That is not the right pin. Right. Add the right pins. These may not come out to look like eyebrows, but they might. Okay, so he is basically completely dark in there. Except for a few, like his eyes, so which are diamonds. So we're gonna paint these in white for now. Might change the color of them later. Ew. I hate when it does that. Never can get it to fully fill that out, no matter how much I mess with it. Anyway, I'll worry about it later. Gotta straighten these out a bit. Alright. There we go. Now it has eyes. I also liked this right here that she put, where a skike has like the wrap coming outside of the front. I think that's really cool, so I'm gonna add that. A little bit more difficult. There. Erase that. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. And then there we go. There we go. Just some fringes here and there and some cleanup, but pretty much, besides the knot at the top, have the mummy. Let's add that knot at the very top. I don't know how slimes tie knots. I don't want to fill it in now. I know what they are because they don't have lines on them. Uh, so we're gonna show like we're probably gonna switch this black, keep this black what it is, but we're going to have the slime itself be like a maybe a greenish color. Um, to come out the sides and everything. So it's not a fully blacked out thing. Um, so I know exactly kind of where I want to go with the slime. Um, so I'm okay with that. All right, so it's not right up here. Put and put it out here. There we go. There we go. Now I don't think it looks good. There we go. There. So now we have our other slime. Okay. One more. It is the mad scientist. So make it in a folder. Add it to it. Bring it up back to 30. And let's get started. So get it set up over here so I can see my references. Ooh. Maybe get it stretch. All right. Almost for coloring. May not get to coloring. Be able to color much this stream, but hopefully we'll get somewhere. Alright. Okay, so we're going to draw the regular shape of the slime, just like we normally would. This shape is very standard, so shouldn't be too difficult to pull off. There. Turn. There we go. Alright, so back to thing. We're going to put his goggles on first. Since I need to know where that is, so where I can put his eyes. So I actually might do that on a separate layer, actually. Lower this. So I like seeing where everything is. There. Right. There we go. The rim. Maybe not that thick. There we go. Here. Up. Round there we go. I think I might want to make them a little bit bigger, since the eyes are bigger. Alright, make out this like so. There. So now he has goggles. See if we can make the eyes. I like his expression here. Very confusing. So. I don't like I curved up his eye that much. Make it like it where it's like slightly curved up, like that. His eye. There we go. Alright. So now that we got that all set, now we can start doing the props, which will go down a layer. Put a layer in between the goggle and the eye layer, and the slime itself. So we'll add the beaker. Nope. Add the fluids inside of it. I wonder what color we're going to make the fluids once we start making it. I kind of want to go with the obvious answer of green, but I don't know. Maybe we'll make it a bunch of different colors. Yeah. Alright, get the bubbles coming from it. Now we go and drop the beaker that is on the ground. Probably removing the floor as we speak. Alright, so we'll go here. Ooh, that's too small. Alright, so I have a little bit of liquid spilling out. There we go. Go in here and just erase that little bit right there. I'm gonna make this a little tad bit bigger. There we go. Just a tad bit bigger. Alright, now we got the rack over to the side. So we're going to start off with some diagonal lines. Up. And then we're going to go straight down. Alright, so they have he has room for 3 beakers, and then, or 3 test tubes, and 1 that's missing. So, but I gotta keep that in mind. So this is the one that is full. This is the other one that's full, and the other one is blank, but this is going to be the edge. So I'm going to make that a little smaller than the rest of them. There. And then to rope it around like so. Try to match it up here. Up. There. Up. I'm going to match it up like so. Right here. I forgot to post on Twitter that I'm streaming. But we're already almost done. Oops. Forgetful me. Alright. Go in here, we're going to straighten this out a bit. There. I could post on Twitter that I'm streaming, but we're about to get to colors. And getting ready to end, so might not do it. We'll just say I'm forgetful today, and we'll do it Wednesday. I need to get used to posting stuff like that. I'm not really used to it. Alright. Right here. This. There we go. Yep. There we go. So now we have the test tubes. Try to connect them, make them look like they're connected from this top. There we go. Probably the most difficult thing of the day. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. So I'm just adjusting as needed. There you go. Add some liquid inside of it. There we go. Perfect. I say perfect as I'm correcting myself. Alright. Okay. This out of the way. wonder who's you guys' favorite mad scientist from media? Mine would have to be Okabe from Steins Gate, where he calls himself a mad scientist, but he's not really. If you watched it. Alright, so now get this back up and we go and erase everything. Don't need. Fair. It's pretty niche. Alright. Should have went. Yeah, so I can know what I'm erasing. Now we are going to go back and put these lines back in. We're going to warp them a bit. We got to color it. Right. So with that out of the way, basically all of our slimes are complete. Well, in terms of their line work anyway. Still got to color. Excuse me. Still got to color them, which shouldn't be too bad. All right. So, all right. Let's do that. Because we're running out of time, so we can get as many as we can. All right. So we're going to make the cloak. Don't have any color references to go off of. We're going to be making it up as we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these. Make this black. We're going to make this red. This up here red as well. And then we're going to do that. Probably a lighter grayish, but with a little bit of red tint in it. Maybe a little bit darker. There. Okay, I'm going to have his hair, or his drawn on hair, to be a little dark, but not too dark. Same with his bat. Bat is going to be, I guess more of a lighter color, maybe? Let's try to see if that works. Yeah. So we're going to go back, color it in, and add the shading and stuff, which is going to bring it out a little more. So, this. Make sure all of the stuff works. Got to, yeah. Got to color in his eyes. His eyes just black. Just straight black. So what color would be the slime himself? Never thought about that. I mean, it would fit to be like more of a whiter color. So, I don't know. So let's just try some stuff out. We could do red, a very, very dark blood red. Yeah, we take this. Alright. It's gonna be really annoying to deal with. Because it doesn't want to work right. Yeah, because it's wanting to count the bat as well, because the bat is on a different. I don't know. I don't like this. Hate it when this happens. Just adds more of a nuisance because it makes sure you have to get everything correct. Yeah. I was thinking about white, but we already have the ghost, which is white as well. We don't want to have it too much similar colors. So we're gonna try a couple of things before we move to white. I'm just trying to get this well. Because this is kind of a pain to work with when it won't function correctly. And then we're going to do this down here, but it's going to cover this, so I have to block out the entire thing. I don't know why it's doing it. This just adds way more time to it. Alright. Go ahead and get this real quick. Nope, that's too much. There. Alright, then we go to select pin. And just bring it in a bit more. Just, I keep reminding myself I have to go get an oil change today. Not really looking forward to going to getting it. It's never fun. Hopefully I can get it in and out. Nope. Alright. We'll fix it later. So we'll throw it on another layer. So we'll have it red, but let's brighten it up a bit. Let's see where that takes us. I just remembered that we have another big issue up here. I don't know why it's doing this. Alright. Just oh. What? I see. There. Make sure it gets underneath this. Doesn't come out. Makes it look more full. Alright. So we'll go to here, gradient, and then we'll do like a circle gradient. And I'll have it come up from right here. Makes it look brighter. But also, if you go to our color profile, go to CMYK format. That's what it's really going to look like when it's done. I think it looks pretty cool. What if we try? What if we try? We go to get my view back. All right. What if we try like a purple or something? Let's see what that does. Oh, that's right. It's not on the right layer. There it is. It's on the right layer now. Yeah, it always comes up very weird. There. No, I don't think that works. The light red worked really well. But I think it's a little bit too bright, so we'll throw it into there and then we'll lower it a bit to give it some like shadow or whatever. Yeah. And then we'll take this little bit right here and we'll add a little bit of red, just a tad bit of red to it. Yeah, it's a little bit too much red. Because it is like sort of drawn on. Alright. So now we go and do some. I'm gonna add another layer, another clipping mask. Because there's some bright red, and then I'm going to add some lines to it to really bring it out. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Now we add the buttons. Color that in. There we go. Okay. Now that we got all of that settled in, put the another clipping mask on top. Head to the black. Put the occupancy down, and let's start shading. So this one right here, pretty easy. You want to shade it around the thing. Alright, so bring it up here. Check the shading here. Might make it a little darker so you can see it. It's bothering me. Just erase that a little bit right there. Back out. Out to the black, and then get that. Oh, that is too much. Here. Right there. Alright, now I gotta do the creases in his. creases in his thing. Alright. These don't have to be perfect. Here. All right. All right. A little bit of shading there. I don't know what's going on with my paint bucket tool. It's just kind of filling everything. I may have messed with it when I fixed it a while ago or adjusted it a while ago, so. But it's kind of just filling everything in. Anyway, we're gonna go here. This is right here. Alright. Come on back. Come on back. Alright. So. Wonder how this is going to play out if I do this. Oh, it does what I wanted it to. Cool. Cool. That is exactly what I wanted to do. That adds in. Go here and just delete that. Alright. There. So now we're going to add something on top of it. I'm going to add some lighting. So we're going to go from here. Go, oh, not the circle. Right here. Go here. And then going to lower it. Give it that little bit of that sheen to it. I'm going to go back to the shading. Shade this in a bit. Right? It's really showing the little etches and stuff right here. So, go up to duplicate layer, save on the other side. That should fix that, right? Should fix it. Here. Okay. Go here. See, it's kind of. Let's see. probably gonna have to stop fairly soon for today. Oh, it paint worked that time. Um, because we have company coming over tomorrow, and we got to make sure we're all cleaned up. We got most of the house cleaned. We just gotta clean up a few more things. So sadly, wasn't able to finish this on stream. We might come back. I might save this for Wednesday and come back and finish this up. Finish this up on stream. Um, yeah, I think this looks a little jank, so I'm gonna erase this. There. There we go. Add probably some semblance of stuff here. Well, probably not like that. Probably more like, let's get some soft airbrush. Some very, very soft airbrush. Do some very, very light things like that. There we go. I don't think this one is good. Just go there. We can do this. All right. This here, there. Now we finish it off by adding the reflections because it is a slime. So it's got a little bit of I don't think that was the right one. I think turnip pen works the best for something like this. That just lower the occupancy. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Alright. We go ahead and kind of patch things up a little bit. I am a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this. So you don't have to do this, but it is something I like to do. Just go in and patch up all the stuff. Make sure everything is as good as you can get it. But yeah, that's the first slime colored. Oh, it's just a little glitch thing. I don't think it's gonna show up. So that's the first of mini slimes. We got all of these right here. Oop. All of these to color right here. So we got our work cut out for us next time. We will finish we will finish these up on Wednesday. Just keep seeing stuff that bothers me. Nope, that's the wrong one. There. But we'll finish this up Saturday. Not Saturday, Wednesday in our next stream. So we'll finish coloring all these, and if we have time, we'll do something else. So all right, so I'm gonna end it here. Let's just have a thing of what we did today. Go ahead and take this off, like so you can see everything. Be sure to check out our store, exclamation point store. Also the same thing, exclamation point socials for all the social medias. Um, so check out the store, see if you can find any sticker slimes that you want. Um, so yeah, check out those. See if you want anything. If not, that's perfectly fine. But I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Uh, I expected this to be a much shorter stream because slimes are usually pretty easy to put together. But these were uh, I mean, I was talking while I was doing it. It's a little bit more slower working on stuff when you're having to talk to people and stuff like talk to chat and make sure everything's monitored right and everything. So it took a little bit longer than you know necessary, but it's fine. It's all fun. That's what we're having at the end of the day. So, Wednesday stream we'll finish these up. We'll patch them up, make them look all nice and pretty, and get them ready for printing. I don't. I think these go on sale. Let me check. Let me check the schedule real quick. I believe these go on sale. Let's see. Yeah, these go on sale the 24th of October. But we could probably switch them with October 3rd. Because there's two sets of slime stickers coming out on that day. So I'll probably have more thing of when these will be going on sale. And I'll keep you guys updated on what they look like. But anyway, that's it for me. Stay safe, drink a lot of water, like I'm doing. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you Wednesday. Goodbye, everybody.